twari twarebye igice kimwe kuri decision under risk. Is it under risk or under uncertainty? It is under uncertainty niho twahereye. So aho twari twarebye tekinike nyinshi zikoreshwa, ariko ibyo twari twabanje guheraho ni igihe tugiye gushaka minimax regrate, ariho twakoresheje ziriya step eshatu. Nicyo kibazo twari dusa n'abakosoye muri session y'ubushize. Mugiye kunyemerera dukosore ikibazo kiraza kuba gifite n'izindi part ziriya za max min, minimax n'izindi, ndetse na Laplace nibiba ngombwa, then kugira ngo turebe ese zo iyo bazimbajije bikorane. So mugiye kunyemerera turebane ikibazo cya December 2021, kimwe twari twakoreye interpretation gatoya, then nacyo tukinyuremo turebe ese ho babazaga ibiki. December 2021, kugira ngo twihute uyu munsi tuwukoreshe neza. Twatakaje iminsi ibiri, by'umwihariko n'umunsi wa dimanche wari ingenzi cyane, amasaha menshi. So turagerageza gukoresha igihe neza mu buryo bushoboka. December 2021, question 3. Question 3. Okay, this question is a question 3A. It is this one. Okay. Question 3, A badusabaga kudetermininga the minimax, maximax and maximin for the school in order to predict its profitability for the new school calendar year to start December 2021. So ubwo dushingiye kuri izi kriteriya ya mbere, turi bufashe iki kigo kubasha gupredictinga ni hehe bashobora kubona inyungu ukurikije uko school calendar yabo iteguye y'uyu mwaka uzatangira 2 mu kwa 10 mu kwa 9 2021. So we can read the question, then to instructing data dutangire gukora. So Groupe Scolaire Officiel de Huye is a private high school operating in Huye district of Rwanda Southern Province. A school is one of the oldest and foremost in the country, which was inaugurated in 1965 by the White Father missionaries. The school is also one of the most expensive schools in Rwanda, and the school have the following objectives: to develop an awareness of self-confidence, to develop sensitivity to others, to develop self-discipline, to develop self-esteem, to develop acceptable behavior, and to develop cooperation. This is the objectives of the school. Education sector is one of the area affected by the decline in 2019 and 2020. This private school wants to prevent any issue that can make it shut down due to the poor economic and living condition forecasted by the new school fees calendar scheduled to start this month of this year. uyu mwaka wa 2019 na 2020 nawo uri mu myaka wa yafekse ibigo byinshi nyirizina bikora uburezi. So niyi officiel de Huye nayo iri mu zabaye affected. So barashaka gukora uko bashoboye kugira ngo birinde ibibazo bishobora gutuma bafunga cyangwa se bikaba byatuma bagira poor economic and living condition mu mwaka bari kwitegura gutangira mu kwa 9 2020. So in the line with that, the school wants to maximize the profit from all money to be spent. Ni muri uwo mujyo ikigo cyifuza kuzamura inyungu y'amafaranga batakaza. Mu yandi magambo, barashaka kuzamura amafaranga binjiza exceedinga expenses zabo. So iyi table rero iri hasi iragaragaza imibare fatizo iri guteganywa y'abanyeshuri baziyandikisha nk'uko byateguwe n'umu economist. Ibi nibyo bari guteganya. Ubwo nuvuga ngo mu mwaka uzatangira muri uku kwa 9 2020 abanyeshuri bazaza baziyandikisha muri ubu buryo. Assuming the 3 economic conditions nizo yashingiyeho. Ubwo determinant factor hano cyangwa se icyo twita state of nature, it is economic condition. Bwa mbere ishobora kuzaba ari good condition, ishobora kuzaba ari average condition, ishobora no kuzaba ari bad condition. So when naba ari good, ubwo ni igihe bazakora at full capacity, abanyeshuri bashobora kuziyandikisha bashobora kuzaba 7,000. When they are in average, abanyeshuri baba 6,000. When they are in bad condition, abanyeshuri baba 4,500. Ubwo bivuze iki? The maximum capacity yabo ni iyi, nta abanyeshuri bakwakira igihe bimeze neza. Then igihe byabaye bibi, umubare w'abanyeshuri bakira ni 4,500. Now the teaching cost of one student, now barashaka kumenya profitability bazajya babona. Umunyeshuri umwe kumwigisha, the teaching cost for one, it is 40,000. Mu gihe nuvuga ngo kugira ngo umunyeshuri yigishwe baba batakaje amafaranga 40,000 umwe umunyeshuri umwe. Mu gihe school fees umunyeshuri we yishyira 90,000. Oh, any question? Okay. If the student, noneho bakavuga ngo indi condition ikatubwira ngo niba abanyeshuri batageze kuri full capacity nk'uko biteganyijwe, school ihita iruzinga 4,500 kuri buri munyeshuri, kandi it is unavoidable. Nta kintu bakora ngo izi cost zireka gutakara. Urugero, tumve nezi statement, niba full capacity yabo ari igihe bazaba bari muri in good condition ari 7,000, in case hano bagize average condition abanyeshuri bakendikisha ari 7,000, ubwo bamisinze abanyeshuri 1,000, bihita bibinkaringa ko buri munyeshuri mu banyeshuri batamisinze kuri full capacity ahita yishyuraho 4,500. That is an unavoidable cost. During the period, the school will need a tailor for the student uniform using a casual tailoring staff. Bakeneye uniform z'abanyeshuri bagakoresha abanyeshuri abakozi ba nyakabyizi. Then head teacher is aware that umuyobozi w'ikigo cyangwa w'abarimu afite amakuru y'uko uko amafaranga batakaza ku mukozi uri gukora za uniform agenda agabanyuka bitewe n'umubare wa uniform ari kugenda producinga, bitewe n'ubumenyi abagenda gaininga mu gukora za uniform. urugero hano, this is a learning experience. Tuzabibona nitugera kuri part 3 kuri budgeting techniques, niho iyi learning curve effect tuzayigira. ubwo aka kantu turaza kukareba, niba baba bakabajijeho tuzakarebaho, turakanotinga ahantu, tuzagakosora tumaze kwiga part 2, turebe ese igihe hari learning effect biba biteye bite. Ngo ni bya bintu biri in normal situation. Ngo iyo umuntu ari gutangira ibintu abikoze bwa mbere, aba ari icyo gihe cya mbere nta bumenyi baragira, ababikora yigengesereye, utuntu twinshi dukora yigengesereye kugira ngo atabyangiza, ariko uko agenda amaramo igihe abisubiramo kenshi, agenda gaining experience, ku buryo igihe yatakazaga kuri cya kintu kigenda kigabanyuka kuri certain limit. Urugero, niba yinjiye muri company yakira abakiriya 5 ku munsi, ubwo yigengeseraga buri data zose bamuhaye yazandikamo yitonze, ariko bigera igihe after 1 month or after some days yamaze kubimenyera, ku buryo bafite ubushobozi bwo kuba yakwakira n'abantu 100 ku munsi, kandi yaratagiye yakira abantu 5. Nicyo bari kuvuga hano running. Ngo uyu head teacher rero afite amakuru yuko uko umukozi agenda akora uniform umubare wiyongera, niko cost zigenda zigabanyuka. Mu yandi magambo, ni kajo yishyurwa ku isaha. Nuvuga ngo amasaha yakoraga uniform yayidodagamo agenda agabanyuka bitewe nuko atangiye kumenya mazire n'izindi ayidoda gutya ndakata gutya. Nuvuga ngo atangira kubikora yihuta kuko yamaze kubimenyera. So ugasanga amasaha akoze uniform abaye make, bigatuma bamwishyura make. Nibyo bari kuvuga hano rero, biba byatewe n'icyo twita learning experience, tuzayigaho. So barateganya kudoda uniform 7,000 nkuko biri gutangwa na economist igihe bazaba bakoze kuri at full capacity. Now bakabona the predicted labor cost kugira ngo akore uniform imwe bazajya bamwishyura 15,000. Analyst has indicated that, analyst ari kuvuga ko byibuze learning curve cyangwa se learning experience ye ayigaininga ku kigero cya 80%, kandi icyo kigero kizaba applied kuri uniform 7,000 6,000 8,000. After hazahite habaho constant growth. Now the head teacher wants to know, akeneye kumenya how much can planet spend and charge for a parent while enrolling the student. Noneho naba ari kwakira abanyeshuri, umubyeyi uri bugurira umunyeshuri uniform aramwishyuza ngaho uniform imwe, kuko uri kumva hari uniform izajya itwara menshi, iyo yatangiye izajya itwara 15,000, ariko ntago ari nk'urugero ku uniform y'6,000 wa mukozi yamaze kumenyera, ntago umukozi bazaba bakimwishyura 5,000 15. Bari kuvuga ngo average ubwo igiciro cyaba angahe with this learning effect ya 80% izaba applied. So nibyo byibi bari kubaza kuri part C, babaza ngo calculate and comment and advise the headmaster the minimum total uniform cost will charge parent when the learning curve ari 80 ingana niyi. So tuzabibona nitugera kuri learning curve effects kuri budgeting techniques, akatujye kuba tukigino warinze, ahubwo tugiye kwicalculating utu tubiri two hejuru ko badusabye expected value. Iyi niyo kuri part yindi ikurikiye, ndagira ngo dukosore iki kibazo twihuta tujye kuri part 2 ikurikiraho, tuhite dukosora n'iki cy'amanota 5. Badusabye ku determining minimax. This is minimax, it is minimax regulate. Then after getting minimax we get maximax, then maximin. Under maximin ubwo uribaza, under maximin ubwo here ngiye gusaba umuntu umwe ahita nkorera approach. If this is economic condition, means that this one it is where we make the decision. Turi bufate decision tuvuga ngo bakwakira 6,000 cyangwa bakwakira 7,000 cyangwa bakwakira 4,000, kuko aribwo baza maximizing profit. Ubwo nibyo bari gudusaba gukora hano ukimara kumva izo data. So ubwo twebwe hano iyi table baduhaye, it has the probability here, byabiri nababwiraga, it has the probability, means under uncertainty probability is irrelevant. Iyi probability bari bayibajije kuyikoresha hano kuri part B kuri expected value. Igihe turaza kuba twageze kuri risk turaza kureba under risk uburyo tubicalculating, ariko under uncertainty probability zihita ziba irrelevant, turazirengagiza. Ubwo nituba turi gukosora iriya part 1 probability turaza kuyignoringa, ntago turi buyibare. So ubwo icyo tugiye kwibaza hano, ntago baduhaye payoff table cyangwa se ya yindi twita contribution table. So ubwo the logic iri hano nuko tugiye kubanza gucalculatinga contribution table, turebe ese igihe abanyeshuri bazaba ari 7,000 contribution azaba ari angahe, igihe abanyeshuri bazaba ari 6,000 inyungu bazakuramo nangahe, igihe azaba ari 4,500 inyungu azaba ari angahe, with varying this economic condition. Tugiye kugitegura nkuko twateguraga ya table yindi. Munyemerere njye kuri excel sheet, kereka niba hari umuntu ukeneye kuba atari interpretinga data nkuko bazitanze hano ngo yibaze imbere yuko tujya kuzinstructinga tugera muri excel sheet. Niba hari umuntu utari kubibona yabaza.
Iyo ni nyinjira nimumbwire ni Pacifica murimo gukosora n'iki?
Ni August 20 no December 2021 question 3.
Okay.
We have December 2021 question 3A. Dufite izo twita state of nature, hariya baduhaye ubwo it is economic condition. Noneho ubwo tukagira decision alternative, ikaza kuba igizwe na number of student registered. So now ubwo format yacu iraza kuba iteye ite. Twabonye ko state of nature zijya kuri, remember state of nature twabonye ko zijya muntu byibuka natwibutse state of nature tuzishyira hello, urabasha kunyumva? The state of nature zijya ku cyo twita horizontal axis. No, it is a vertical axis. Now the decision alternative zikajya kuri horizontal axis. Am I right or wrong? No, decision alternative nizo ziza on vertical. Now state of nature zikaza kuri horizontal axis. So here it is where we have decision alternative. Then now here it is where we have state of nature. No, this is state of nature. Decision alternative. Now here it is state of nature. So the state of nature here we are, ubwo ni economic condition, turaza kuba dufite good, dufite average, dufite na bad. So let me check, nshobora kuba ari njye wabimixe. The note here for constructing how to construct the note, decision or alternatives, option on horizontal axis, now economic condition on vertical. So njye wari uri kubimixa. So check in the PowerPoint, nari ndi gucekinga muri note standard format 4. Decision or alternative zijya kuri horizontal axis, now economic condition akaba arizo ziza kuri vertical axis. So yeah, this is not okay. Okay, this decision or alternative is here. Ubwo ntekereza ko n'ikibazo cy'ubushize twakosoye narabimixe, mubuke muzabikosore. Decision or alternative ziza kuri vertical axis. Ubwo decision here, ubwo ni umubare w'abanyeshuri, number of student registered. Icyo kibazo twakoseraga ubushize muzabyibuke. Bashobora kuzaba ibihumbi 7 cyangwa bakaba ibihumbi 6 cyangwa bakaba ibihumbi 4,500. So umubare w'abanyeshuri dufite bashobora kuzaba registered, agira umuntu ba active ajya mfasha, nago nabasha kujya mixing ongeye njya no kuri state of nature, njya no kuri past paper byaza kuntinza. State of nature turaza kuba dufitemo good, dufitemo average, dufitemo na bad. So now dukeneye noneho kuza kuinsertinga data here, turebe contribution iraza kuba ari kangahe. Aha niho dukeneye kuza gushyiramo imibare twebwe. Here hano hagati niho dukeneye kuza kuinsertinga imibare yacu. Igihe abanyeshuri bazaba bakiriwe bazaba ari ibihumbi 7, contribution azaba ngahe. Igihe bazaba babaye 6,500, irrespect of the condition azaba arangahe. So ubwo hiya dukeneye kubanza no kumenya the contribution noneho izageza kuri buri muntu nangahe. So ubwo tugiye gukalculatinga za contribution ziraza kuba zigize iyi table yacu, this one nibyo twe tugiye gukalculatinga. So now ubwo tugiye guhera bwa mbere, ibi bihumbi 7 biri kunyura muri condition eshatu. We have state of nature cyangwa se economic condition, dufite good, tukagira average, tukagira na bad. Okay, igihe abanyeshuri number of student here, number of student bazaba babaye ibihumbi 7 niho tugiye guhera, aribo bazaba babaye registered. Ubwo niyo capacity niyo capacity duhisemo. Capacity, number of student. It is a full capacity. Iyi tubaze it is a full capacity. Ubwo niyo duconsiderinze bwa mbere. Naba ari 7, abanyeshuri bazaza hano n'ubundi twabonye ko azaba ari 7,000. Full capacity here, reka nyimuvinge nyizana aha 7,000. Iyi niyo full capacity dukeneye kwirifaringaho bwa mbere. Hano hazaza 7,000, hano haze 6,000, hano haze 4,500. So ubwo bivuze ngo ni hazi 7,000, missing here, missing is 0. Nta munyeshuri uri kubura kuko niba hari hateganyijwe kwakira this is expected capacity. Niba hari hateganyijwe kwakirwa 7,000, hakaza 7,000 n'ubundi, missing student n'ubundi nta ubura. Now tugende noneho niba tugeze muri average hazaza 6,000, ubwo hari kumisinga bangahe? Habuze 1,000. Iki 1,000 cy'abanyeshuri barabuze, biri butume bikaringa za cost. Tuzibuke neza, batwindiketinze mu kibazo batubwira ngo nibataza hari na unavoidable cost. Now reka tuvuge ko noneho hagiye kuza 4,500. Niba target byari 7,000 hakaza 4,500, habuze bangahe? 1,500. Yego nibyo cyangwa yo gukora imibare nabi? Tubiteranyije ibi birangana 1,500 o 2,500. Mumfashe. Ni 2,500. Okay. Now tugiye kureba contribution izaza bwa mbere. Tugiye calculating now here the profit. This is first, it is revenue. Batubwiye ko umunyeshuri umwe yishyura 90,000. Yego. Now nihaza 7,000 bazishyura ngahe? Tukubeho 90,000. Amafaranga tuzakirayo naya, put equal sign. Nizi contribution ni inyungu izagenda iboneka. Nihaza abanyeshuri 7,000 ku 90 umunyeshuri umwe azajya aduha, tuzajya tuhabona amafaranga, tuzajya tuhabona amafaranga 1,630,000. Now tugiye kureba noneho nihaza 6,000, revenue zizaba ngahe? Ubwo ni bya 6,000 bizaza dukubyeho 90. Miliyoni 540. Hano nihaza 4,500 tugakubaho abanyeshuri y'amafaranga umunyeshuri yishyura, bazaduha amafaranga 450,000. Now after getting the revenue less, tugiye kuresingaho less variable cost. Iyi variable cost ya mbere dufite teaching cost. Teaching cost batubwiye ko umunyeshuri umwe yishyura teaching cost ari 40,000. Sinzi niba nibuka neza, teaching cost ni ibihumbi 40. Yego, munyibutse umuntu uri kureba ku kibazo. Teaching cost batubwiye ko ku munyeshuri arangaye.
ibihumbi 40.
Ibihumbi 40. Okay, now ubwo tugiye kureba naba ari ibihumbi 40 hakaza abanyeshuri ibihumbi 7. Ibihumbi 7 bazishyura ngahe? Dukubeho ibya bihumbi 40. Bazishyura miliyoni miliyoni 280. Hiya abanyeshuri niba banoneho batakibaye ibihumbi 7 bakaba 6. Okay, yeah. This one, okay, miliyoni 240. Hano noneho niba batakibaye 7 bakaba 4,500. Okay, so now then tugiye kongera turesingeho less non-avoidable cost. Batubwiye ko non-avoidable cost araza kuba ari ibihumbi bingahe ku munyeshuri wa misinzi? Umunyeshuri wa misinzi nangahe? Niba
4,500.
4,500. So now tuze hano, niba ubwo tugiye gukoresha this number here missing yitwa calculating hano kuri expected. Niba ari ibihumbi 7 hano ni 0. Niba ari 0 ubwo bivuze ngo nanuza na unavoidable cost nayo iraza kuba ari 0. Here non-avoidable cost baraza kuba abanyeshuri babuzeho ni 1,000, kandi umunyeshuri umwe tuzajya tumutakazaho 4,500 tudashobora kwirinda igihe atabaye registered, dusange dutakaje aya mafaranga. So I can do the working here kugira ngo bizagaragare 4,500. 1,000 missing one, then times can put it in bracket kugira ngo non-avoidable here for missing. Yes,
People want to be admitted.
There's someone that is requesting for admission. Maybe you can assist.
okay, sorry. Oh, okay, so now we continue. Here it is for missing. So 10 kuri 4,500. Aha noneho ho bazaba 2, abatazaboneka ni 2,500 ku munyeshuri umwe uzajya udukostinga 4,500. Okay, it is 4,500 dukubye 2,500. So this is the cost now. Now we can calculate the contribution. Contribution for kuri bya bihumbi 7. Iyi niyo tubonye. So turaza gufata the revenue, this one minus this minus this. So okay, you can get this. and then I can get this answer. So ubwo ku bihumbi birindwi igihe tuzaba turi muri good condition tuzakira miliyoni 350. Ngiye guhita nzamuka muri ya table yanjye nyinsatingemo. Igihe tuzaba turi muri good tuzaba dufitemo aya mafaranga. This one, it is the contribution here. None igihe kuri December ibihumbi birindwi tuzagera muri average tuzaba dufiteyo this number. Now in bad condition we have this. So tumaze kubona ku bihumbi birindwi. Now tugiye gukorera ku bihumbi. I can copy this and I paste it. Like this. I can put it in the table so the people can easily see how it is different. Okay. Now here, now the number we are going, the expected here, it is not now the 7,000, it is now 6. Reka twasuming noneho ko capacity zaba ari hazajya habura angahe. So again nihaza ibihumbi birindwi ntacyo tuzaba turi kubura kuri target yacu. Nihaza ibihumbi bitandatu bizaba bingana na target, bivuze ngo nta n'umuntu uzaba buzi, naho ni 0. Now ariko nihaza ibihumbi 4,500 hagombaga kuza ibihumbi bitandatu, hazaba hari kubura 1,500. Nekereza ko noneho ibi biri kuboneka. So ibi bindi biraza kuba bisa, ahubwo ikigiye kugenda gihinduka ni non-avoidable cost. Non-avoidable cost here it is 0. Again here it is 0 because now nta muntu uzaba ari kubura kuri target yabo bari bihaye ibihumbi bitandatu, ahubwo ahaho hazabura 1,500. Turebe cost zatakara yo za non-avoidable nangahe. Nizushyiramo 1,500 here, cost azabaya. So iyi niyo contribution izaza igihe abantu bazaba noneho capacity ije ku bihumbi bitandatu. So now again the contribution here iraza kuza kuba ari uyu mubare, this one. Then kuri good araza kuba ari uyu, this one. Noneho kuri bad araza kuba ari this number. So now I can copy this table again, nkayipestinga hasi. Noneho ngewe icyo ngiye guhindura ni ya expected capacity. Noneho ive kuri bya bihumbi, ive kuri bya bihumbi birindwi twa dufite hariya. Noneho twasuminga ko noneho bigiye kuba 4,500. Tugiye kureba hari kubura abangaye. Nihaza ibihumbi birindwi it is well and good, nta kibazo tuzaba dufite. Nihaza ibihumbi bitandatu it is well and good, biracyari hejuru, nta muntu tuzaba turi kubura. Ariko naha nibiza ari 4,500 n'ubundi naho tuzisanga nta muntu uri kubura. So now tugiye gucalculating here, we take a 0 again here and we take the 0 here.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Iyo uvuze ngo nihaza ibihumbi 4 nta muntu urimo kubura, what does it mean?
So nuvuga ngo twasuminze ko the expected capacity here ari ibihumbi 4,500, kuko bizagenda bivaringa. Nuvuga ngo muri condition bakwiye guteganya bashobora kuzabona abantu ibihumbi 6,000, 7 na 4,500. Assuming ya mbere bari buteganya ibihumbi 7, nibateganya ibihumbi 7 bazakira bangahe bagendeye muri economic condition. Bashobora bo kwiha target bakavuga ngo tuzakira ibihumbi 7, hakaza 6, hakaza 7 bitewe na condition barimo ya economic. Bashobora no guteganya ibihumbi 7 hakaza 6 cyangwa hakaza 4,500 cyangwa hakaza 6. Ni kimwe nuko baba barateganyije ibihumbi 4,500 hakaza 7 cyangwa hakaza 6, ni kimwe nuko hashobora kuza abangana na babandi bateganyije. So turi kureba icyo bizagenda bibatwara nihagenda haza ibintu bitewe nuko babipuraninze.
Okay.
So you comment then menye ko ubibonye dukomeze.
Yes. Nabyumvise.
Okay. So now ku bihumbi 4,500 now ku bihumbi 4,500 ubwo turashyiraho aya mafaranga this one, noneho tugende igihe azaba ari in good condition, in average it is this one. Now when they are in bad condition, kuri target y'ibihumbi 4,500 bazakira aya mafaranga. So now tukaba tubonye table twe twashakaga, this one ariyo twita contribution table cyangwa se payoff table. You can change this, it is payoff table. Payoff table or contribution table. So now let me check niba ninsatinzemo data uko zikwiye kujyamo. Igihe target azaba ari ibihumbi 7, nihaza ibihumbi 7 tuzagira ya, then nihaza ibihumbi nihaza ibihumbi 6, it is this one. Then for the registration for this this one, I can mix the data here. Then I will mix in there. So here uko tugiye kwandika izi data, this is the expected here, not ntabwo ukuntu bitanze hano. Ibi bihumbi 7 tubonye hano ni target bo bari gukoreraho, ariko this amount ari kugenda hinduka bitewe na varies in number of students registered. It is vary with the number of students registered. Vango niha registering ibihumbi 7 tuzabona iyi contribution, niha registering ibihumbi 6 tubonere aya mafaranga bitewe nuko hazaba hamisinzeho kuri target twe twari twihaye. Nihaba aya mafaranga, niha registering aba habeho aya mafaranga. So here so ku bihumbi 7, if the target was 7,000 nta uzamisinga naya. Noneho nihaza ibihumbi 6, ubwo we are in good, kuko good ivuze ko hazaba the target muri good condition. Here ndagira ngo twinterpreting data ko impamvu tugiye kuvuga gutyo. Igihe tuzaba turi muri good condition, aha ni igihe twassuminze ko the target is 7,000. Here again the target is ibihumbi 6. Hano kuri bad, kuko izi ni condition twe tutagira icyo duhindura, tugiye guforecasting arizo dushingiyeho. nituba turi muri good turateganya kwakira abantu 7,000, dushobora kuzakira 7,000 cyangwa se bagahinduka cyangwa se hakaza 4,500. tugiye kureba nihaza niba twateganyije kwakira 7,000 muri good condition, hakaza 7,000, hazamisinga abangahe bazatuma twinkaringa za cost zindi, ubwo contribution izabonetse yo nangahe. Nuvuga ngo kuri target y'7,000 tuzaba dufite muri good condition, ubwo this one iyi muyitandukanye is state of condition, it is this one, it is a target, this is the target, this is a target. ubwo hano n'igihe hazaba bari mu 7,000, it is for 7, no, good for 7 registered. Aha kuri bad ubwo ho ni igihe bazaba babaye 6,000. Here it is 4,500. Iki bivuze ari bo baba turi kugenda twandika hasi hano, ndagira ngo ibintu tuze kubyinterpretinga. So aha rero ni haza ku target n'aba ari 7,000, hakaza 6,000, niho handi turaza kwisanga hari kumisingaho abantu 1,000 bari butwinkaringa izi cost zingana na 1,500,000, tukazikuramo nazo, none tugasanga contribution arayo. Ni haza 4,500 hiya, twakabaye twakira 7,000, ubwo hazaba hari kubura 2,500 bazatuma twinkaringa izindi cost, aya bikarangira contribution twakiye arayo. So now reka tuvuge ko tutari kwasuminga tugendeye kuri condition ya good, reka nta kintu twahinduraho, ahubwo reka tuvuge ko target yacu ishobora kuzaba average, abantu dufite ubushobozi bwo kwakira bakaba 6,000. Yes. Okay, nabikoze. So naba baba target twasumize ko ari 6,000, ni hazi 7,000, ni byiza, nta missing tuzagira, ubwo bivuze ngo contribution tuzakuramo nayo. Ni haza 6,000 n'ubundi nta muntu tuzaba turi kubura, nta na missing tuzagira, ubwo ngo turakuramo variable cost gusa, dusange contribution izaboneka ariye. Ariko ni hazi 4,500 tuzisanga turi kubura abantu bagera ku 1,500, biradusaba ko twongera tugakuramo izindi cost zizatakara, arizo twise na unavoidable, arizo zizi twakuyemo aha kuri ba bantu 1,500 hiya, tugasanga contribution izavayo nayo. So ni hazi target n'aba ari 4,500 hakaza 7, twe nta kibazo tuzaba twifitiye, inyungu twakuramo niyi. Ni haza 6,000 nabo baracyari hejuru ya target yacu, it is well and good, nta muntu tuzaba turi kubura, bivuze ko za unavoidable cost zitazaba. Ni haza ni 4,500 biramakingana na target yacu, bivuze ngo nta muntu tuzaba tubura, banga amafaranga azavamo n'ubundi azakomeza kubaya. This is the payoff table. So mumbwire the probability, no, reka twe gushyira probability zitaza kuza kutujijisha, turaza kuzikoresha tugeze ku kibazo cyazo. So now this was working. So after getting the contribution table, now tujya gushaka icyo twita iyi ngiyi niyo ndibuze gukoresha ku bintu byose ndaza kuba ndi gukoraho. So reka nyimuvinge then now njye kuri step 2 here. Step 2 ariyo yo gushaka regret cyangwa se loss. Ndahera kuri n'ubundi kuri ya pay off table yanjye. So pay off table, this one, this, okay. So this is the pay off table. Now ngiye gushaka noneho regret table cyangwa se loss. Reka tuvuga ngo niba twabonye ko niba decision ari izi turi bufate hejuru, iki cyerekezo nicyo turi bufatiremo decision here. Kudetermining the loss tugenda muri opposite direction yacyo. Ubwo bivuze ngo kugira ngo mbone loss ngiye kudetermininga ngenda horizontally, kuko decision zanjye ndaza kuzifata manuka vertically. Ndazifata vertically kuko nkeneye kumenya bazakira abanyeshuri baba registered bangaye, 7,000, 6,000 cyangwa 4,500 kugira ngo bashe ku maximizinga the profit. So ubwo ngiye icyo ngiye gukora, ubwo twebwe aka twahereyeho here kuri step 2 hano ubwo ngiye gushaka minimax regret. Input it here. Ako duhereyeho it is minimax regret, kuko hari n'izindi nyinshi. Twebwe iyo duhereyeho ni minimax regret, ni highlighting kugira ngo umenye utwo turi gukosora. Iyi niyo ya mbere duhereyeho. Nuvuga ngo yo ihera kuri ya step ya mbere, ariko ya step ya mbere iraza gukora ku bintu byose. Niyo mpamvu ngewe kugira ngo ngaragaze umwihariko misempera kuri step 2, ariko iyo ugiye gushaka regret, minimax regret uhera kuri iyi step 1. So iyo twamaze kuyikora iraza kubisangiye n'ibindi byose. Reka focusing hano. So kubera ko turi buze gufata umwanzuro tugendeye ku mubare w'abanyeshuri, so kudetermininga the regret ntago ndi bugendere ku mubare w'abanyeshuri, ahubwo nagendera kuri economic condition. Dushobora kuzagira loss itewe na economic condition. They are indeterminate that's independent factors. So ngiye kureba muri condition ya mbere here. Condition ya mbere choosingamo the maximum profit cyangwa se maximum contribution. Maximum contribution here, it is this one again, I think. Now again it is this, niyo iri maximum. Then here it is this one, niyo iri maximum. Now ngiye kwibaza ngo muri good condition inyungu nini ishoboka nshobora kubona ni 1,350,000. Muri average nayo ni 350 kuko hano niho hari umubare munini. No muri bad inyungu nyinshi ishoboka nabona ni 350. Ngiye kwibaza none naramutse mfashe kuri iyi condition y'ibihumbi 7 muri good, naho mbangaye. Urugero ni ntegeka ko haba registered abanyeshuri 6,000, bivuze ngo nzabona iyi nyungu, kandi inyungu nakabaye mbona ishoboka byakaba yaraye, nzaba mpombye angahe? Copy this and paste it here. This one. Okay, can have this. Now, niba ari muri reka I can do a working kugira ngo bizagaragare kugira ngo tumenye what determining the maximum one twafashe hano ni 350,000. It is the maximum one. Then minus uyu mubare tuba dufite hano 350 again m. Ubwo naha umubare twahisemo n'uyu 350 naho ni 350 m minus 350 m. 350 m minus 350 m. So here inyungu yindi nakabaye mbona ishoboka ni 350. None nimfatira ya nyungu nzaba mpombye angahe? It is minus 295.5 m. Nuko turi buze kubona rose. Niba inyungu ishoboka hano nagombaga kubona 3,500 kuri good, 350 kuri good. Ni iyi ngiyi nabonye iri maximum nyungu inini ishoboka. Ni ntafatiye 350 nkafataye ndaba mpombye ngahe. Nuvuga ngo iyi table iraza kubigizwe n'ibihombo twahomba turamutse dukoresheje indi alternative itandukanye niyo twabonye ishobora kuduha inyungu nyinshi. Ubwo naha ni 350 dukuyemo 300. 350 m dukuyemo 300. Here it is 350 m minus 213.755 m. Then it is 350 m minus 221.25 m. Here it is 350 m minus 225 m. This is the working. I can use this as a working. Now nka pastinga ka nkagaterura. Now then nkaza nkagapestinga here. Then ibi nkabikiriyarenga nkajya gushaka noneho iyo twise regulate sorry gato. Okay, so now we can take this amount, this one e maximum twachuzinze, then minus this, we get this. Then here we take the maximum kuri average n'ubundi, no, take this minus this, it is 0. Then take this one minus this, we get this one. Now for 2 ku 600 fataya ukuyemo aya rosa zabarangaye. Take this number minus this, we get this one. Take this, okay, tangiye kumpa ibisubizo byihuse. Then here again we'll get this here, I can check, okay. So again here it is this one. So this is a regulatory table or a table of losses. Iyi niyo twita regulatory table. Now for the regulatory table rero iyo maze kuyibona, now I can take the decision. The decision turaza kuyifata tumanuka dutya kuko bakeneye kuza kumenya, ntago bari buza kukubera ngo ya in good or average or whatever. Bakeneye kuza kumenya baregisteringa abanyeshuri bangahe kugira ngo bashe kubona inyungu. So here now if it is minimax, we choose the minimum from the maximum. Mwana amagambo tugiye kureba ni hehe dushobora guhomba amafaranga menshi. Tugiye kureba ni hasi ibihumbi 7, nituragisitaringisha ibihumbi 7, amafaranga menshi twahomba nangahe? Maximum. Amafaranga menshi twahomba ni 0 ho uwo wahitamo wose. It's okay. Then hano amafaranga menshi twahomba nangahe? It is this one. Kuko ibi ni ibihombo. Then here amafaranga menshi twahomba, again it is this one. Now from this one, from this maximum, we can choose now the minimum. Muri ibi bisubizo umubare mutoya ni uwuhe? Umubare mutoya, it is this one, it is this 0. Means the decision abanyeshuri bashobora kuba registered ni ibihumbi 7 kugira ngo tubashe ku maximize profit. For mini max decision is registering 7,000 students. Kubera ko niyo izabasha kuminimiza losses, niho tuzabona ibihombo bikeya. That is the decision. Now this is for minimax. Now iyo ari ikurikiyeho bari babajije yari iki? Is it max? Iyo ari ikurikiyeho bari babajije ni iyihe muyinyibutse? Is it minimax? Munyibutse hari hakurikiyeho iyihe bari babajije? Kuko minimax turayisoje.
Maximax.
What?
Maximax.
This is a maximax. Now maximax rero yo ntabwo turi bushingire kuri iyi table, ahubwo turaza gushingira kuri ya payoff table twakoze mbere. Niyo mpamvu ngiye guterura iyi table yacu ya payoff table here, akaba ariyo nijyanira, niyo ndibuze gushingiraho mfata umwanzuro here. Now aha niho ndibuze gushingira nawe. So ubwo ngiye guhita nza hano here, I can choose maximum. The maximum here araza kuba arangahe? So nubundi ni uyu ushobora wahitamo ushaka. Then here the maximum is this one, hagati iyi wahitamo ushaka. I can choose this. So here then the maximum is this one. Now from this maximum we can choose another maximum. The maximum here, it is this one. So means again this student niyo decision ishobora kuba yaba ariyo nziza. For the decision nuko for maximax now, not minimax. For maximax abanyeshuri bashobora kuba registered baba ibihumbi 7 kuko nubundi nibo bazatanga inyungu yo hejuru. Now tukajya kuri ikurikiyeho, ikurikiyeho ni iyihe?
Maximin.
this is max min. dukomeza n'ubundi izi zo dukomeza gukoresha n'ubundi kuri ya contribution table cyangwa se payoff table. Have it like this. You can use this. Yeah, it is this one. Then here it is this. It is this one, okay? For max min, the first we choose the minimum. Umubare mutoya naha wahitamo uwo ushaka, you can choose this. Then here umubare mutoya, it is this one. Then here umubare mutoya, it is this one again. Now from this minimum we can choose the maximum. Umubare munini muri iyi, again it is this. So all answer n'ubundi byari ibihumbi birindwi, niyo yari decision. So for max min we can registering 7,000 student kuko ariyo ishobora kuzatuma tumaximiza the profit. So any question? So nuko dukora decision under uncertainty. Ni ibi bashakaga kuri kiriya kibazo. Any question? Hope noneho ko nta muntu utari kubibona. So twabonye ko hari n'izindi techniques zikora hano under uncertainty. Ntabwo ari izi zonyine. We have Laplace criterion and decision tree. I can add something here, nkavuga ngo noneho igihe bakubajije gukoresha Laplace, here I can use Laplace criterion. Igihe noneho bakubajije gukoresha Laplace criterion here, wabikora ute? Yo ni kimwe n'izindi. So twabonye ko yo we use the average here. Nako nongeyeho, ntago muragasanga mu kibazo hariya. Nako nongeyeho igihe baramutse bayikubajije nayo kuyikoresha Laplace. So ushobora kuassuminga the equal probability, or you can use the average. Here I can add, here though we have to decide this. Here we can use the average. The average here dufatiye imibare tukayiteranya tukagabanya gatatu. We have the 350 plus 350 plus 350. Then dufata contribution izizaza muri economic condition. Then after add, then we divide with 3. Do the same here. then it is 295.5 plus 300, we are in million, plus 300, then we get divided by 3. So here it is 213.75, and then plus 221.25, then plus 225, then divided by 3. So ubwo here the average here, you have to sum up with not 90, not 94, but 93. 93 or 92. This is 92, okay. But start from 90. Starting here, okay. And then now divide by 3. I can get this as Laplace here. Ibi bizaba bimeze kimwe n'umuntu bya bindi twavuze ubundi buryo ushobora kuyikora ukastuminga the equal probabilities. The probabilities here, probability ni 100. Ugafata 100 ukagabanya 3 kugira ngo umenye kuri buri kantu harajyaho angahe. Kuri buri kantu harajyaho this one. Harajyaho this percentage. Uvuga ngo iyi percentage ikagiza, n'iyi percentage ikajya iza, this percentage ikajya iza. So nuvuga ngo waba ugiye ugafata uyu mubare ukubyeho iyi probability ugateranyaho uyu, ukubyeho iyi probability ugateranyaho uyu ukubye iyi probability, mwese mubona ibisubizo bimwe as the average. So uzakoresha equal probabilities, undi agakoresha the average, mwese mubona bimwe, ariko the most common method ikoreshwa here we use the average. Now after getting the average, we choose the maximum. The maximum here again it is this one. So means for the Laplace n'ubundi decision yakomeza kuba 7,000 ko ari byo baregistaringa kugira ngo babashe kumaximiza inyungu. So nuku dukora izindi decision zose, nuku nguku ziba ziteye. So sinzi niba hari umuntu ufite ikibazo. Iyi ni additional nongeyemo, ntabwo iri mu kibazo, gusa nayongeragamo kugira ngo tumenye nayo igihe bayitubajije wayikora gute. N'ubundi ushingira kuri ya contribution n'ubundi nk'ibisanzwe, then ukaza kubona imyanzuro bakwiye gufata. So any question? So now nabereka noneho gatoya ku kibazo gifite decision tree, then tukava kuri aka kantu agapati kamaze kumvikana neza, then tukaza kwinjira ku gapati ka nyuma ka under risk, ko ntikagoye, it's just using the probability ni ugukuba gusa nta bigoye ho, nta akenshi bashobora kukongeramo nk'aha nk'uko wamaze kubona iyi contribution table ukayiheraho, cyangwa se bakaguha contribution table bakabikubaza, ariko akenshi bakunda kubibaza biri mix. Nuko njye nagerageje kubiseparatinga kugira ngo mujye mumenye aho bitandukana, bimenye ngo niba ngiye gukora part 1 izi data ziraza kuba zikenewe, izi data sindi buze kuzikenera kuri iyi part. So now reka turebe ikibazo cyano babajije decision tree, nayo nyikosore. We have the decision tree in Kaplan. I have the decision tree in June 2017. So muraprefaringa ko twakosora iyihe? Twakosora Kaplan cyangwa twakosora June?
June.
Dukosore past paper.
Yego.
Okay. I can download it.
cyangwa duhitiremo iyo ubona iri butwinjize neza.
So decision tree nta bigoye, ni ukumenya kuyikora, ikorwa kimwe, nta bintu bikarishye bibamo. Uko ikorwa kimwe, amategeko yo kuyiconstructinga yose namwe. But we can reka dukore June 17. So mwaza no kureba, kubera ko niyo ntekereza ko itaba ifite igisubizo, ariko ziriya za Kaplan natanze zifite n'ibisubizo, wagenda ukayireferingaho ukayikosora, ibitaba biri kumvikana ukirifaringa ku gisubizo ukabyumva. Sibyo byaba byiza?
Yego.
Okay. It is a June question. No, ni icyagiye babazaga ibibazo biri kumwe icyarimwe. I think so twabonye ko decision ikora igihe nibafata umwanzuro, nk'uko twari dufashe umwanzuro tuvuga ngo bashobora kwakira abanyeshuri 7,000 nibo bashobora kubaha inyungu yo hejuru. Decision tree ikora igihe n'uwo mwanzuro uri bufatwe uri butere ko habaho izindi possible outcomes ebyiri. Nuvuga ngo 7,000 byonyine birahita bitanga indi option. Hari 7,000 bishobora kuba bifite iki kibazo, n'ibindi 7,000 bishobora gutera iki. Nuvuga ngo ugasanga na ya decision y'ubwayo kuyifata ntire exact, irahita itanga izindi nzira. Nuvuga ngo guhitamo uwo mwanzuro birahita bibasaba ko wongera gukora andi mahitamo arimo imbere. So hano rero guconstructing iyo sano yifatwa ry'umwanzuro wa mbere n'umwanzuro uri bukurikire, dukoresha decision tree. Reka nze projecting the answer. So ndabona igenda gake. Hari umuntu waba yayigezeho ngambwira? Okay. Ndabona byakunze. So I can project it. This one. So June. So babazaga ikibazo kimwe hano kiraza kuba gifite amanota 100, then batangaga statement on 5 pages, then bakatangira requirement icyarimwe. So it is Romani, is it Romani what? Optimal selling price, Selling price of the sugar device. Okay. Linear programming determine using the decision tree, and it is F. Using decision tree analysis, evaluate the option proposed by NDF's market manager and choose the best option for the board to consideration. So tugiye gusotinga ahantu bavuze amakuru ajyanye n'uyu mu manager. We have DK, DM, we have Nyamagabe Resort Hotel, so we have Nyamagabe NMS ntago arimo aha, so we have Nyamagabe Dairy Farm. I think it is this one, these two niyo babazagaho decision tree. The first one is it is Ruhengeri Sugar. So nimango bayibazaga kuri iyi tu niyo twebwe tugiye kwisomera, kuko it is where we have the Nyamagabe Dairy Farm, ariyo imininze iriya NDF. NDF produce just G and Zeb B. This is a type of milk operate under strict terms as per the dairy farming guidelines introduced by Dairy Corporation. The Dairy Corporation requires that milk is packed in a standardized steel can of 100 liters each. The selling price of a fixed and monthly production output is limited. The maximum permitted output of either product in June ni kani 300. NDF is producing the maximum ifite ubushobozi bwo guproducinga kani 600 ukombininze product zombi for both product. A budget data relating to the production and selling of the product per can muri uku kwezi ni uku zari ziteye. Selling price yageze ni 25, ubwo this is per can, mu gihe B yo ari 20,000. Labor agakosting 12,000, salesman commission akaba ari 5,000, 7,503 kuri product zombi. Each can of G and B require machine preservation and packaging. NDF babudgetinze maximum preservation hours y'ibihumbi 70 by'amasaha ndetse n'ibihumbi 100 by'amasaha ya packaging. Preservation nuvuga ngo bari bakenera imashini preservinga ni packaging. Amasaha hari y'imashini ikora preservation ni ibihumbi 70, amasaha hari ku mashini ipackaginga ni ibihumbi 100. The fixed cost ni ibihumbi 7 n'ibihumbi 100 na miliyoni, ibihumbi 700 na miliyoni respectively. Then for machine in June, for month, the number of hours required for each producing one can. Preservation ikoresha amasaha 200 kugira ngo ibitunganyije kani imwe yaje, ikaba ikoresha amasaha 250 kugira ngo ibibashije gupreservinga kani imwe yo muri B. Packaging na amasaha 400 n'amasaha 250 kuri buri product. Due to the controllable selling price, the demand for the product exceeded the supply. Bitewe na controllable selling price, demand yaruse supply. Mvanga ibikenewe ku isoko biraruta ibihari. With the hard made it difficult the management to plan appropriately. NDF only sell milk for its dairy plant located at the farm where the customer line up with their order. However, this approach is becoming unpleasant and the customers keep on complaining of the long Q and unfavorable weather condition. This has made a demand for milk uncertain and unpredictable. The marketing director now, wa wundi batubwiye kwa assessing igitekerezo cye dukoresheje decision tree, has come up with the 3 option. Azanye uburyo butatu bushobora gukemuramo iki kibazo. First option, bashobora kugura diary truck, buy delivery truck and distribute milk to retailers in different towns. Iyo truck ikajya ijyana amata ku bacuruzi bato mu mijyi itandukanye. Another option is to contract a third party delivery service to deliver milk to the customer after obtaining the order. Cyangwa se bagashaka umuntu bagirana amasezerano akajya bagurishiriza ku mukiriya utanze order akabibabahera. Ngo bwa mbere bashobora kugura iyi truck, delivery truck izajya ibafasha kudistributinga ayo mata mu mijyi itandukanye, cyangwa se bagakontractinga third party uri bubafashe kujya basuplyingira ayo mata ku mukiriya uyashaka. Iya gatatu is to construct a shed with comfortable seat and remain serving customer at dairy plant, cyangwa se bakubaka indi nayita office cyangwa se service aho abantu bazajya baza kwicara bategereje ko bahabwa serivisi kugira ngo byorohe kwakira abantu benshi mu gihe gito. So nuvuga ngo option ni eshatu, bashobora kugura iyi truck, bashobora gucontractinga, cyangwa se bakubaka iyi new building ishobora kuzajya ibafasha kwakira abakiriya benshi mu gihe kimwe. The marketing director manager believe that demand for milk will increase differently depending on customers behavior. Akavuga ko demand, ubu buryo nibukoreshwa, demand ishobora kuzahinduka ikiyongera bitewe n'imibereho cyangwa se nuko abakiriya bateye bashaka iki. Bwa mbere hari amahirwe 35 yuko iziyongera kuri first option. Means niba hari amahirwe 35 bivuze ko amahirwe 65 nta change izabaho. Amahirwe ya mbere hashobora kuzaba increase cyangwa se ntihabeho change. Nuvuga ngo bwa mbere niduhitamo gukoresha option 1 nayo ubwayo ntago bizaguma kuba nkuko twabitekereje, ahubwo kuri option 1 harahitabaho amahirwe ya 35 yuko byakwiyongera cyangwa se rekagumaho byari biri. Ubu nuvuga ngo iyo option ya mbere nayo ihisizanamo izindi option ebyiri. Again 40% for the second option. Ubwo nuvuga ngo 60% yayo nuko bikomeza kuzagumaho byari biri. 20% for the third option nabyo bikagumaho byari biri. Now a decision percentage, each percentage increase for each depends on estimated monthly profit. Nukuvuga ngo izi percentage zizajya ziyongera. So here they did not mention the percentage increase of each type of milk depends on estimated monthly profit per option. Here option 1 shobora kuzaba 5,000,000, B ikaba 6,000,000. Option 2 zikaba 5,000,000, 8,000,000. Iyi niyo, this is the monthly profit nuko bari basanzwe babaho. Now here there is a missing here, na bibagiwe guspecifyinga iyi increase yabayeho. I think iki kibazo ndabyibutse ko twagikosoye mu class. Bibagiwe guspecifyinga niba iyi ariyo estimated cyangwa se normal condition yuko biba biteye kuri option. Ni habaho increase hazajya habaho increase ya kangahe, ari iraza kuba compensating 35 ya increase. Iyi 35 it is a probability, ariko we don't know the increase izabaho izaba iri corresponding kuri iyo probability ya 35 ni kangahe. So here they assume I think reka ndebe ahantu nabyanditse. They assume, so ibibazo byinshi bagendaga nimukosora kaplan muzajya musanga ibibazo byinshi babazaga barabikopiyaga muri kaplan cyangwa se bakabikopiya muri SCA, ariko igihe bari kwadigestinga no kweditinga ugasanga hari data nyinshi batahinduye cyangwa banazihindura ugasanga nizingana. Nk'urugero muzarebe kiriya kibazo twakosoye kuri customer profitability segments, murebe igisubizo bo bafite. Hari ahantu muzasanga data hasi twebwe twari dufite ari 20-50, bo they are in hundreds mu gisubizo cyabo, they are in hundreds kugira ngo data zingane. So hari igihe badigestinga rero ntibadigestinga data zose. So here we assume that the increase izabaho, the percentage increase kuri profit ya estimated isanzwe kuri buri option, it is 20%. Kanotinga ahantu. So third nuko biteye, nihabaho ya increase it is 20. So IM consulting marketing agents believe that the perfect information and the potential consumer behavior in availability market help DF to make a rational decision for the best option. Now, so twabonye ko steps tubanza gushushanya decision tree. Now let me project the steps. The steps for decision tree. How to construct a decision tree. Okay. This one. How to construct a decision tree. There are two stages. Stage number 1, we draw a decision tree itself. Iraza kugaragaza all decision option and a choice and different possible outcomes for each decision. Now, after nibwo turi buze kujya kuinsertingamo data zayo. So, now, tugiye kubanza constructing the decision here. So sinzi ahantu ndi buyishushanyirize kugira ngo bigaragare. Okay, let me try it in the Excel sheet ndebe ko bikunda. Decision tree. It is June 2017. Question F, Roman 1. It is question F, Roman 1. So, here, decision option. Decision option, we have 3 options. The first one is delivery track. Turi kumwe? The second one twabonye ko ari contract third party. Now the 3 is to construct a shed. Call it a shed. So nizi option eshatu bari gusabwa gukora. So now here sinzi gonna enda nabona uko nshushanya here, but ndaza gusobanura. Then here we have the possible outcome. Possible outcomes. Possible outcomes here batubwiye ko hashobora kuzabamo increase so ubwo nihatabamo increase hashobora kuzabamo constant increase of profit here, increase of profit, then cyangwa se hakabamo ko constant. Again here naho hashobora kuzabamo increase cyangwa se hakabamo ko constant. Again here nabyo biri butange option ebyiri ko hashoboramo kuzabamo increase cyangwa se hakabamo constant. Nuvuga ngo buri option imwe izajya ikorwa kuko twabonye ko hari percentage runaka. Here there is a percentage. Now here the probability here kugira ngo ibi bintu bibeho aha it is 35% kugira ngo byincreasinge ahambere, so means that ubwisigaye kugira ngo bizabe constant it is 65%. So here it is I think it is a 40, numbwire niba ari byo, and 60 again. Ubwo iya nyuma ifite kangahe? Option ya nyuma yuko byakwincreasinga ni kangahe? Mumbwire hanyuma probability ni kangahe? Kuri construct a shade twabonye ko probability amahirwe ahari yuko byakwiyongera arangahe? Mumfashe. This is the 25. Rero turi kumwe ra? Ubwo hiya kugira ngo bibe constant it is 75%. So let me borrow the page here. So I can edit here. So ndi gushaka ahantu yenda nshobora gushushanyiriza bikagaragara ukuntu duconstructinga so
ubanza urakoresha wadi ukajya ukoresha twa dushema.
So I can use word here. Kandebe ko ikunda. Let me use the word. Tubanze nyifungure ubundi dukomeze. Niko sinzi ko kuyishyira muri Excel sheet nkayishushanya gutya hari n'abatabasha kubibona neza. Gusa decision tree ntabwo igora, ni ukumenya tekinike zo kuyikora, naho ibindi biroroha rwose. So I don't know if the normal word nshobora kuyitayipingamo ikankundira ndi kuyiprojectinga. So let me try it. Okay. The word. Yeah, okay. Murabasha kuyibona nandika? Ndandika mukabibona? What?
Nabibonye karagiteri.
Ntabwo ndi kumva neza, mumbwire niba mubibona ibyo
Yego
nandika.
biri kugaragara nubwo ari dutoya.
Okay, ndabyinira jinga nta kibazo. Like this. Iragaragara neza noneho.
Yego cyo ni sawa.
Okay, so now this is June 2017. Question this is question F Roman 1. So here for the decision tree we use here I can use layer, insert this one, insert shape. So for the decision we use this one. We use a square to represent decision option. So means that here it is where we have decision, we have the options. So that's where we have the options. This is the option. Now, iyi option turi gutanga option zingahe? If the 3 options we have, I can use this, this. Again, I can add some. There is a 3 options. No, it is a 3 options. Can you add it somewhere? Okay, and then again this option now. So Okay. Okay. So I had this decision iri buve iya mbere decision mfite here I can add another shape here as this close the circle, then put it here. I have again here. That's how we construct a decision tree diagram. Here, now, again here I have. So a decision tree, a decision option represented by an open and square circle, but the outcomes represented by the closed circle. So niyo mpamvu uzajya usanga bayishushanyije ugasanga hamwe hafite square ahandi hafite closed circle. So now here the option here is to what? Option number 1. It is to what? Munyibutse option 1 bafite gukora iki? Option 1 is hello, turi kumwe? Mumbwire tugendane.
Yego turahari.
Yego, option ya mbere bafite gukora iki?
kugura track.
It is delivery track. Yes? It is delivery track. Delivery track. Okay, so now the option 2, it is to contract third party. A third party. So now in the option it is to construct a shed. So now izo ubwazo nazo nizibaho zizajya zitera 2 options. Here we have another 2 options. This we have let me use this one like this. Okay, so here it has again another option. Okay, so niyi hano hashobora kuzabamo increase cyangwa se hakabamo igakomeza kuba constant. So here then we can use this one again. It can be Okay. It can be a constant increase. Yes, I can write increase. Can write an increase here. Okay. Can be like here. Then this one can be a constant. Constant. So here, okay, can be this one. Okay, this. Okay. So again, it can be a constant, this one, or it can be an increase. It can be a constant or it can be an increase. So again, for this, can move it up to down here. Okay. So nayo iraza kugira two options. Hashobora kuzabamo increase cyangwa se ntihabemo increase. Ubwo bikakomeza kuba a constant. That's how we construct a decision tree. This one and this one. Okay. So now it can be a constant. This one. This. Okay. Or it can be an increase. So it can be an increase. So now tumaze guconstructinga, that is how a decision tree looks like. If it is an option for buying a delivery truck, then there must be an increase or it will be a constant. So for here, for this, we have the probabilities here. Kugira ngo ibi bintu bibeho, we have the probabilities. Probabilities number one. Here we have, this is an option. Here we have the probability. Okay. Here, the probability is to be how can insert this? The probability is to be an increase. It is 35%. So I can use this one to be a smaller, like this one. So now you can shift it up to here. And then, okay. It is a 35 to be an increase. Oh, no. I can remove it here. And then up to this. Okay, it is 35% the probabilities. Whereas here, this is the option. Like, let me move this. No, can reject this. So why? So it guhita isenya. So here, okay, means here we are going to have, this is 40, no, it is a 60% again. So ubwo kugira ngo bizabe constant, or I can write it here, this is a 60%, if it is possible. Okay, now let me use this here. It is 35%. So I can enlarge it. So to display it is a 65 now. So then remove it, this. So here it is, mumbwire, the probability it is kugira ngo bibe increase, it is 40%. If I remember, 40%. So here the constant means it will be the 60%. It will be the 60%. Then enlarge this. Okay, so now here the probability will be the 25%. Means the constant will be 75%. It will be 75%. So nuku nguku turi bu constructing a decision tree yacu, nuku nguku iraza kuba igaragara. This one. So now tugiye kwisatingaho the profit. Now profit iraza kuba ari kangahe? Profit nibyiyongeraho 35 dukeneye kumenya ngo denomo ubwo yari kangahe. So here delivery tracker here, the profit yari kangahe? Mujye mu kibazo bari bayitanze kuri za option eshatu. So turaza kuziteranya zombi, the profit turaziteranya zombi, turebe kuri tracker ubwo yarangaye. First option, wahageze yambwira profit zari zabaye estimated. Nta muntu uragerayo ngo atubwire. Mugire mumbwire profit bari zagaragaraga ko babona muri mu kwezi. Hello. Umuntu wagezeyo yambwira profit. Murabasha kunyumva ra? Hello.
turiko kuvuga ko turi kumva.
Okay. Ndimo ndabaza umuntu uri kuri question paper nambwire profit zari kuba generated kuri first option zirangana iki kuri product zombi turaziteranya. It is a 6 and 5 means it is 11,000. It is 11,000 profit. Okay. So this one ifite yangahe? Bafiteyo ibihumbi 5 n'ibihumbi 8, ubwo bivuze ko ari ibihumbi 12.
Cumi na bitatu ahubwo 5 n'umunani.
Okay, 13. Okay. So now to construct the shed bafite yangahe kuri product zombi? Bafiteyo ibihumbi 2 n'ibihumbi 4, ubwo ni ibihumbi 6. So it is this one. Ibihumbi 6. Now tumaze gushyiramo profit sasa. Tugiye kureba noneho ni habamo increase. We assume that an increase of 20%. We assume that an increase is 20%. Reka mbyandike kuri Excel sheet ninza kuyitanga muze kubibona. We assume increase in profit is 20%. So nibyiyongera biziyongeraho 20. So now here you are going to find nibyiyongeraho 20 bizaba kangahe? Nibyiyongeraho 20 bizaba kangahe? Mufate amafaranga mukubeho 20% muya growing mugeze ku 20%, mumbwira azaba bayangahe? So for the first option here, option, can write here, first option ariyo twise delivery track. Okay, so now for the delivery track, for the delivery track nihabamo, iyi delivery track izagira uburyo bubiri, hashobora kuzabamo increase. Nihabamo increase, ibizaba bivuze ko ya profit y'ibihumbi 11 iziyongeraho, increase by 20%. Ubwo increase the profit izaba arangahe? Increase the profit now the profit izaba ibaye kangahe? Umuntu yabikoze nami igisubizo. cumi na bitatu n'amafaranga 200. Iyi niyo profit izaboneka nibiba increase. So mu gihe nibikomeza kuba constant, profit izakomeza kuba isanzwe, profit izakomeza kuba 11. This one, iyi niyo izaba ibaye no, then niba constant the option here. So nukuvuga ngo iyi mibare nanditse aha, umuraha here uri hano, undi ukabaha. Sinzi nimbyandika biri buze gukunda. Okay, here now nikomeza kuba constant, biraza gukomeza bibe ibihumbi biraza gukomeza bibe ibihumbi 11. Okay, I can write it here, then I can put like 11. Okay, then okay, I can write like this. Okay, so now here mu giheho dukoze working tubona bizaba bibaye ibihumbi 13 n'amafaranga 200. This is the profit. This one, this is a profit. Iyi turi kwandika hano, it is a profit. It is a profit. So now twakomeje. So mumbwire noneho kuri option ya kabiri. Option 2, igihe tuzaba dufite third party. Third party nawe hashobora kuzabamo increase, hashobora kuzabamo increase cyangwa se hakabamo constant. So nihabamo increase, profit yaho yari iriyo twari twabonye iraza kuba ari ni ibihumbi 13, niyongeraho 20% azaba ngahe. The constant n'ubundi bizakomeza bibe ibihumbi 13. So aya niyo ngiye kuza nkandika. For the 11 can write bonye kangahe?
15,600.
15,600. So I can this. Okay. Size. I can interchange this to be here. Okay. Now can show this. Okay. Profit yaboneka nayo. So now tugiye kureba nibikomeza kuba constant azaba nibikomeza kuba constant azaba ibihumbi 13. Then for 11, so I can put it like here. Can let here. Then okay. Now tugiye kureba noneho kuri option ya gatatu, option 3. Option 3, it is construct a shed. Construct a shed, profit iri kuvayo nangahe? This 3, okay. Iri kuvayo when there is an increase, nibyo increasinga bizava ku bihumbi, is it 6,000 increase by 20%. Igere kurangahe, then now the profit izaba rangahe?
7,200.
7,200. So mu gihe nikomeza kuba constant, izakomeza kuba ibihumbi 6,000. Nibyo tugiye kuza n'ubundi nabyo tubyongere hano. So here biraza kuba ibihumbi 7,200. Can reduce the size. So here now bibe ibihumbi 6,000. I can reduce the size so to be this. Now move this Okay. So nuku nguku du constructing a decision tree diagram. So now tumaze gushyiraho profit, we have the probability. So here to get now icyo dushingiraho, we use the expected value. So here on decision track, we use the expected value. Expected value iri buboneke ite? Dushaka expected value dute? Na ibihumbi 13 bishobora kuzaboneka ku kigero cya 35% we take 13,200 kuko tugenda noneho backward. Mu byibuke gushaka expected value tugenda backward, mu gihe hano mu construct twagendaga forward. So tugiye kugenda backward. Fata ibihumbi 13,200 ukubeho. So ubwo here to find backward analysis. To determine the expected value. So the expected option ya mbere, kuri option ya mbere, option 1. So the expected value iraza kuba ingana ite? Ubwo nuvuga ngo iyi option 1 tugiye gushaka expected value ya mbere iraza kuza here. It is where the expected value iri buze kuba iri. It is where the expected value will be. Expected value turi bubone turaza kuyandika kuri option ya mbere. So here kuri option 2, here it is where the expected value iri buze kujya. So now reduce the size. So now here for the option 3, it is where the so it is where the expected value iri buze kuba iri. I can write it here. Expected value turaza kujya tuyishyira hano here. So now ngiye kudetermining the expected value kuri option 1. Expected value kuri option 1 ndafata biriya bihumbi 13,200 nkubyeho 35% then bracket plus. Igihe bizaba biri constant bizaba dukomeje kuba ku bihumbi 11 dukubyeho probability yaho it is 65%. Nuko tubona expected value here. Ubwo expected value iri bujye hariya. So now the for option 2 expected value yayo iraza kuba ingana ite? Turaza kuba n'ubundi dufite ziriya profit iri kubonekayo. Profit iri kuboneka hano ni ibihumbi 15,600 kuri 40%. This 15,600 times 40% as the probability. Now the plus, igihe bizaba biri constant bizaba bigumye ku 13, then dukubye 60 the remaining percentage. Igihe umuntu bari kudukorera imibare ajya aduha expected value exactly, then no option 3 expected value yayo iraza kuba ingana n'ibihumbi 7,200 as the profit here. Yego 7,200 it is 7, okay, times probability yaho it is 25%, then plus ibihumbi bitandatu then times 75%. So ni ukuvuga ngo mumbwire sasa noneho ibisubizo twagiye tubona hano. Kuri first option expected mubonye kangahe? Mumbwire first option mubonye ibisubizo bya kangahe?
cumi na kimwe magana arindwi.
11 n'amafaranga 700. Second option?
cumi na bine mirongo ine.
14 n'amafaranga 40.
hariya hejuru ni 11,770.
770. Hasi tubonye angahe?
Bitandatu magana atatu.
600.
600 n'amafaranga 300. Now tumaze gukora na rolling back analysis. Now we can make the decision. 600. Now the decision, ngiye kubanza ni interpreting data impamvu twabikoze dutyo. So kubera iki tubaze expected value cyangwa se expected profit twagenerating hano tukavuga ko ari 17 ni iki? Nuvuga ngo iyi option ya mbere izatuma habaho increase. Ni habaho increase ibyo tuzaba turi sure neza ni 35. 35 k'iyi nyungu niyo izaboneka igihe bibaye increase. Mu gihe nibikomeza kuba ari constant 65 k'iyi nyungu igihe bizakomeza kuba constant niyo twabona, kuko 35 gasigaye biri likely kuba increase, ntago tubizi niba byaba. So bivuze ngo ntago twemerewe kubara ibihumbi 13 kubera ko iyi nyungu iyi yose ituze ishobora kutuzana, ushobora kuvuga ngo twafata amafaranga twongeye wayo, ariko aya yose ntago turi sure 100% ko twayabona, ahubwo aya turi sure ko twabonamo 35%, aya nayo tukabashura ko twabonamo 65%. Bivuze ngo inyungu turi sure twabona niyi, niyo mpamvu twagiye dufata expected iyo turi sure twabona ko ariyo yaza. So nuvuga ngo ni the same here. Ibi 16 15,600 ntago turi sure neza yuko yose yaboneka, niyo mpamvu dufashemo 40% gusa. Naya 13 ntago turi sure neza yuko yose nayo yaboneka, niyo mpamvu twifatiyemo 60% byayo. Hanyuma tugateranya iyo nyungu, byose hamwe twabiteranya tugasanga bingana na 14 n'amafaranga. So nukuvuga ngo rero iyo ngiye gufata umwanzuro hano, nchuzinga umwanzuro cyangwa se nchuzinga option ifite the highest expected value. Nibaza ningura delivery track, inyungu nabona yo nangana 11,770. ninkoresha third party nabona 14,440 14,440 nkoresheje nubatse shed nabona inyungu ya 600 y'ibihumbi 6,300 mu byukuri uburyo bwiza nakoresha hano bwa inyungu nyinshi nubuwe. So ubwo here the decision select an option with highest expected value ariyo twise EV. So now mukurikije uko muri kubibona, this is the decision criteria. This is the decision criteria. Now mukurikije uko muri kubibona hano, ubwo umwanzuro mwiza ni uwuhe? Now the decision is kuri iki kibazo, the best option ubwo yabiyihe? The best option ni iyihe mukurikije uko muri kubibona hano? Here mukurikije uko muri kubibona, the best option ubu yaba ari iyihe?
Contract third party.
So ubwo buryo bwiza, the best option is to contract a third party. That is the decision. To contract a third party with the expected value of 14,040. So nuku nguku decision ikorwa, nuku nguku du constructinga a decision tree. I think now noneho byaba byumvikanye. Umuntu ushobora kuba afiteho ikibazo. Anyone with a question? Then ni ibingibi tubona kuri under uncertainty. So any question? So niba nta muntu ufite ikibazo, so I can save this, then nako ndaza kuza kukabaha. So now nava kuri ibi bya under uncertainty. Now I have sinzi niba mukiri fresh. So ariko nakwintroducinga under risk, then iyo ntabwo igoye. So it is this one only two, it has two techniques only under risk. So it's where we use the probability. So under the risk, decision alternatives under the risk. In this environment, there is no full information, but at least there is some assurance that something can be happen. So ahangaha rero niho tuvuga ko hari risk, bishobora kuba cyangwa ntibibe. So it is where we use the probability. So here gufata umwanzuro we based on expected value or expected monetary value. So expected monetary value rero niba twamaze kubona hari yuko tuyibonye kuri decision tree, biraza guhita bidufasha. Na hano ubiterwa na probabilities bagiye baguha, nizo ugenda ukubukama. Niba profit yagombaga kuboneka ari 10,000, bakaba bari sure ko iyo babona ari 5 ari 25%. So ukubaho 25% akaba ariyo nyungu yonyine ubara. So here to make the decision we based on the expected value. And now the decision is we select an option which has the highest expected value. Nkuko tubigenje hara kuri decision tree, tugahitamo ahantu hari the highest expected monetary value. So nahangaha rero naho iyo ujya gucuzinga uba ufite ziriya probabilities, then ugenda ukubaho kuri buri kantu. So ngiye guhita now ubundi buryo dushobora kuba tutari gushaka expected profit, noneho dushaka icyo twita expected opportunity loss. Noneho tukaba twari turi gukalculatinga, nk'urugero twari turi gukalculatinga kuri iriya minimax regret table twari dufite, it is the loss table, bakakubwira gushaka expected opportunity loss. Ho rero ho ducuzingamo the lowest, umubare mutoya, option ifite umubare mutoya niyo duhitamo. Nuvuga ngo ibihombo ibyiza ni ibiki, inyungu inziza ni nyinshi. Nuvuga ngo iyo turi mu nyungu duselectinga the highest expected monetary value. Mu gihe hari ibihombo twari turi kubara, we choose the lowest expected monetary value. So again here, the expected value, it is a weighted average value of the different possible outcome from the decision, where the weighted are based on the probability for each possible outcome. Izo weighted duteranya ni iziba zabonetse dukoresheje za probability. Expected value indicates that an outcome is likely to be in a long term if the decision can be repeated many times over. Fortunately, many business transactions do occur over and over again. So to determine the expected value decision rule is the decision option with the highest benefits or the lowest expected cost or the lowest expected loss. If it is a cost, aho duspendinga make niho heza. If it is a loss, aho duhomba makeya niho heza. So ariko if it is a profit, aho twinjiza menshi niho heza. So nuvuga ngo uselectinga expected value bitewe n'icyo ushaka. Niba washaka ku maximizinga the profit, ubwo selectinga ahari highest expected return. Niba ushaka kuminimiza the loss, uselectinga ahari lowest. So it depends on the question. So now here hakaza ikindi twita value of information. So for kugira ngo byihute, so reka mbanze mbereke how to select using expected value. So remember the question twakosoraga yo muri December 2021, I think, iriya twakosoraga ifite dushaka minimax maximini n'ibindi, mwabonaga ko part B yayo badusabaga gushaka part B. check again. Part B yayo badusabaga gucalculatinga expected, let me project it then tuhite tugakosora. Nawe nimumva mugifite fresh ndahita nintroducinga n'iriya ya perfect na value of information, then part yo kuri decision under risk na uncertainty iraza kubirangiye. So here murabibona ko part B yayo yari ifite amanota 5. Batubazaga ngo now calculate now expected value and comment on the result. Hano hejuru twavuze ko iyo turi kuri za minimax tuba turi under uncertainty where we ignore the probabilities. Now the probabilities comes in expected monetary value. Where we get the expected monetary value, we use these probabilities. Here now, here the probabilities bari bazitanze here. Now the probability is this one. If it is good, it is 40%. If it is an average, it is 35%. If it is bad, it is 25%. Now, mugiye kunyemerera mitengaruka kuri cya kibazo hano twari turi selecting ya contribution table yanjye nari mfite, then nongere his probability, now mite nshaka expected value. So it is very simple. So reka ngaruke kuri Excel sheet aho twari turi gukosorera. Okay, here. So amunyemerere ibi mbikuremo this one kuko ndaza kubaha okay, I can reka simbikuremo, so ngyongeremo ahubwo bikomeze bibe hasi munsi yibi. Okay, so now here tugiye kujya kuri part we are in part C again, so it is part C, then Roman C, now expected value. Expected values. So for the expected value tugiye guterura ya table yanjye nari mfite here, the contribution table, n'ubundi nanjye niyo ndi bukoreshe here, the contribution table here. The contribution table here, no, that's this one. Okay, this one can move like this. Okay, this one. Okay, so ndi kumanura ya contribution table yacu twari dufite kuko niyo ndi bugende mperaho n'ubundi, this one. So now scrolling, this is the contribution. Now here there is a probability. Here I need to answer something. I can move from this here. Now here we have the probabilities, where the probabilities is. The probabilities here is for good it is 0.45, then for bad it is 0.35, for average, now for bad is 0.25. So now bivuze iki? Iyi nyungu twari turi kubara ya miliyoni 350 ntago ariyo turi buze kubara, ahubwo tugiye kujya tubara 45 kayo. n'iyi tubare 45 kayo, n'iyi tubare 45 kayo. So aho dushaka gufatira umwanzuro twebwe naha bivuze iki? Kugira ngo tumenye expected value izava muri iyi 7. So now we are going to determine the expected value. Expected value. Expected value here iraza kuba ingana, ubwo duhereye ku bihumbi 7. An option of 7,000 student registered. So hazaboneka ngahe? Ni 350,000 dukubye 0.45 plus, cross the bracket here, use the bracket, plus again 350,000 m times 0.35. This one probability yo kuri average, kuko naya mafaranga tugiye gushaka. Expected value yo kuri iyi kuri 7,000 azaba arangahe here, expected value hano azaba arangahe, expected value hano azaba arangahe. So then plus ibihumbi 350 m now times 0.25. So nuko turi bubone expected value. Now here ngiye gushaka expected value again yo kuri option, noneho y'ibihumbi bingahe? 6. Expected value y'ibihumbi 6 iraza kuba yo ingana ite? So ndaza gufata aya mafaranga n'ubundi gende nkuba bisanzwe, ni 295.5 m times the probability, associated probability 0.45, then cross the bracket plus, kuko ni igiteranyo. Nk'uko twagendaga tureba profit izagenda iza kuri buri option niba ari increase na constant, then tukabiteranya. Naha niko dukomeza kugenda tubikora. Hano it is 300 million then times 0.35 bracket, then plus 300 m times 0.25, then close the bracket. Now the expected value for igihe noneho ibihumbi abanyeshuri bazaba babaye, this is an option of igihe option izaba ibaye ibihumbi 4,500 student. So inyungu izabavamo nangahe? Ni 45 ka miliyoni 213 n'ibihumbi 750 m dukubyeho 0.45, then cross the bracket plus, okay, 1.25 m then times 0.35, cross the bracket, plus, open the bracket, 225 m times 0.25. Now they cross the bracket. Now I am going to find the expected value for each option. So iyi nakoraga hasi hano ni working yo kubereka biri buze kuba biteye bite. So now here take this number times associated probability, then cross the bracket here, then now plus, open the bracket, this times these associated probabilities here, then close the bracket, plus, open the bracket, this times this, close the bracket. That is how we get the expected value. This is the expected value izaboneka ku bihumbi 7 by'abanyeshuri bazaba babaye registered. So I can move this here, then to get, no. Okay. So I can do the same, like take this times this, close the bracket, now plus, open the bracket, this times this probability, close the bracket, plus, open the bracket, this times this, then now close the bracket. This is the expected value here. Now again here, we take, open the bracket, take this number times this probability, then close the bracket, plus, open the bracket, take this times this, then close the bracket, plus, open the bracket, take this times this, now they open the bracket. So that's how we get the expected value here. Now here the objective was this. The question is, part A batubwiraga ngo dushake minimax, maximax, maximin for the school in order to predict its profitability. The main objective is profit maximization. Barashaka kudetermininga inyungu babona. So if it is a profit maximization, here we selected the highest expected value, because it is where the highest expected value here, the decision is registered 70,000 students with the highest expected value of 367,500. That is how we make the decision. Any question? So under expected value, so noneho bari batubwiye ngo now interpret the results. Interpret the results ni ibi ngibi tuvuze hano. A decision, a best decision, the expected value bari bagusabye kudetermininga, it is this one. Then the highest one, it is this. This is the highest expected value. Now barangije bakubwira ngo interpret bivuze iki? Tera comment. Bazaregistaringa abanyeshuri 1000 kuko nibwo bazabasha kubona the highest expected value ingana n'amafaranga. Nuvuga ngo niyo option ishoboka kuzabaha inyungu yo hejuru, bakabasha kwachivinga objectives yabo yo kumaximizinga the profitability. So that is how we do expected value. Ni hahandi nyine twabonaga probabilities zikora. So byari ibingibi kuri expected value. So sinzi niba nta muntu ufite ikibazo cyangwa niba mutarananirwa, then nka introducinga iriya information, kuko ndabona isaha mwari mwasabye n'ubundi zigeze. So sinzi niba
bananiwe.
bananiwe. So ubwo noneho nakwakira abantu bashobora kuba bagize ibibazo kuri ibi mbere y'uko duclosinga session y'uyu munsi, then ibindi tukazabiheraho next, kuko agasigaye ni gatoya ntago kagoye, n'ubundi karaza kuba gakomereje kuri ibi twariho. Icyari kigoye hano kwari ukumenya gukora payoff table. Niba yaramaze kumvikana, ibindi byose biba byoroshye. So any question? Niba hari umuntu ufite ikibazo twamuha umwanya. No one?